last few years have seen unprecedented changes within the eternal land of Quel'Thalas. The Blood Elves, following the will of their crazed leader Kael'thas Sunstrider, channeled dangerous, chaotic magics to transform their sacred Sunwell into a gateway of unspeakable evil. While Kael'thas and his demonic masters were eventually defeated, a different kind of transformation occurred within the Sunwell itself, as a dying Naru sacrificed its life essence to reignite the Sunwell into a fount of holy energy. Now, the Blood Elf regent Lor'themar Theron sees a new hope on the horizon for his people. Over time, the Sunwell's light could cure the Blood Elves of their cursed state. But many still cling to the arcane powers they procured, and are hesitant to relinquish them. As one of the remaining Blood Elves, you must fight to protect Quel'Thalas, and help redeem the soul of your ancient people.
Alright guys, what's up? This is Dave, aka Blazenwing, of the Mon Squad. You already know that, but I like doing the intro anyways, though it's not as much fun as the intro I get to do when Alex and I are both here. So, welcome to Azeroth, specifically the world of Warcraft. I may have gotten those backwards. The point is, you know where you are. This is Nysera. Say hello, Nysera. Hello. She is a Blood Elf Warlock in service of the Horde. Alex will not be playing this with me, though he does play World of Warcraft. Unfortunately, his computer has taken a turn for the worse. We had talked about playing this together, but it's going to be a while until his computer can be replaced, so he's not going to be playing for a while, so I decided to just go ahead, and if anything, he can do his own separate playthrough later, and I'll provide humorous commentary. Yeah, so we are in Sunstrider Isle. Map isn't going to show you very much. Oh, I suppose in the intro area it will. Eversong Woods, there's quite a bit more to it. And go to the Eastern Kingdoms. As you can see, this little arrow all the way up here is me, to give you an idea of how large the game actually is, and that's just one continent, because now you see that's the entire world of Azeroth. You see that tiny itty-bitty little arrow all the way in the upper left, or upper right rather, I know my directions, I'm an adult, is me. Before I begin, there is a little story behind this character. I interrupted myself before, actually. I was going to say Alex is not going to be playing with me in this playthrough, but he did decide that I was going to play a female Blood Elf Warlock. That was all his decision. I decided to let him pick what I was going to play. I told him, I'll be anything you tell me, and I'll get her to level 100, or probably by the time I get up, it'll be 110 with Legion on the horizon here. The character Nysera was originally created by my late fiancée, Valerie, as a Blood Elf Death Knight on the Cenarian Circle server. Cenarian Circle, I don't know why I said it like that. Honestly, I'm not actually 100% sure which one is right. Anyways, it's only been the server I've played on since fucking 2007, you know? This is actually not on Cenarian Circle. This is on a different server. Actually, I have no problem sharing of it. I am on the, I'm paired with the Cenarian Circle server. I am on the Sisters of Elune server right now. So this character is, Alex and I put her together. She is a tribute to my late fiancée, Valerie. She's not a Death Knight, but we wanted something that started at level 1. Death Knights start at level 55. So, I wanted to give, for people who have never played World of Warcraft, I wanted to give them an opportunity to see the game from the very beginning. Level 1, we're going to go all the way to level, 110, Legion. Yeah. Oh, so Warlocks. For those of you who don't know, they are demon summoners. You see this little dude right over here. His name is Cuplop. He's my little demonic imp buddy. I will get more demons as I level up. Right now, all I have is the Imp. Eventually, I will have a Void Walker, a Succubus, a Fell Hunter. If you don't know what those are, if it sounds like I'm just throwing generic names at you, don't worry about it. Actually, I'm going to leave general chat here, only because I don't trust people to not start posting terrible things. Normally, general chat would allow you to talk to anybody in the zone. Same zone as you, and that, you know, is on your faction. Like, if you're Horde, you can't talk to Alliance, but, you know, people are assholes. What can I say? I have decided, by the way, again, before I start, I know, everybody's like, shut up, Dave, and play. I am not going to be using any heirloom items on this playthrough. Heirlooms are actually right here. As you can see, I have a bit of a collection. I don't have every heirloom, but is basically, it's gear that levels with you. So like this mask, I could equip it, and it would level up. It goes, you can see on the screen underneath it says requires level 1 to 100. So as long as I have that equipped, if I'm level 55, it'll be the equivalent of an item at level 55 on my character. But as you can see, the equip is experience gained is increased by 10%. For the shoulders, experience gained is increased. You know, the robe, experience gained is increased. The point is, if I wear these items, I'm going to level very quickly. And, you know, there's no challenge in that. Plus, you're always, like, just a little bit more powerful than anything else you're fighting. The whole point of the heirlooms is to quickly level alts, or what they call alternate characters. The character you play as the most is generally designated as your main character, and then anything else would be considered an alt. For those of you unfamiliar with MMO terminology, I will attempt to explain as I go through. I have actually been playing World of Warcraft for 10 years now. I got started in the summer of 2006. A girl I used to go to school with, her name was Kitty. Well, it still is, as far as I know. Kitty, if you're watching this, what's up? She introduced me to World of Warcraft, and yeah, I've tried other MMOs over the years, and they're not bad, but I really struggle to stay interested. World of Warcraft is really the only one that I've just played for a decade, and I still enjoy playing it. And I know a lot of people started and quit. I've never reached that point. I like WoW. So, alright. So let's start our journey here. The very first quest I have is to kill 6 mana worms. They are located close to the burning crystals that are adjacent to the tower and gazebo. Alright, accept the quest, and turn those off because those are a little annoying. That's one of the new features that just came out with the most recent patch. I can actually turn it back on. It just creates a bar over their head. I don't really need it because I can click and target him, and I can see his bar information up here on the top. So I'll leave it on for 1. Why not? So then I'll just hit number 2, and I will drain the life out of it. At level 1, this is apparently the only ability I have at the moment. Alright. 1 down. This may take a slight, it's not a very hard-hitting ability, so it may take a few minutes. Don't worry, she'll get much stronger as she levels. Oh, hey, I just got my first item drop. A cloak. Look at that. Very pretty. Say, as Alex would say, yo, you're gorgeous, darling. Now, of course, one of the key facets of an MMO is you kill a creature and then you loot the body. It's like Dungeons and Dragons. You just right-click on it and you loot whatever it's carrying. I have it set to auto-loot, so I don't have to sit and manually click every single item. But yeah, you get gear that way. You can get quest items. You get a lot of the silver text is considered trash, which means you sell it. Basically, it has no use whatsoever, and you just sell it to a vendor for a profit. Alright, come on, Cuplop. Really need you to keep your worth here. You need to be doing more. Alright, now normally I would have stopped because I have completed the quest. As you can see, it says ready for turn-in. But I'm very close to hitting level 2, so I'm just going to kill these guys until I hit level 2, which should be actually this. Oh, and there we go. I just reached level 2. We got our first ding. Ding is a term a lot of MMO people use. It's just, it means you got a new level. You dinged. This is going to be fun and educational. And I got a belt. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that pretty-ass belt. Nysera's like, I don't give a fuck about this. Can we just go? Alright, now I'll head back to Magistrix Erona and turn the quest in. And hey, another belt.
Keep your wits about you.
And now I have a quest to collect 8 lynx collars from Springpaw lynxes and Springpaw cubs.
The reckoning is at hand.
And as you can see, if you look on the map in the upper right, you can see a little glowing area of the map here. That tells you where to go in order to find what you need to kill. Like right here. Here is a Springpaw cub. Let's murder it. Come on, Couple-Op, hit harder. Oh hey, gloves. Alright, look at that. Oh yeah, I should equip my new belt too. What's it look like? Oh, it's kind of like green. Neat. And there's the gloves. Look at that. Okay, now I did send my character 4 high space bags from one of my main characters, because playing this for a long time I have some fairly rich characters. I did do that, however, as you can see, I did not send her any gold or items or anything beyond that. The bags is just mostly, I actually thought about not giving her any bags, really kind of do a fresh run, but with so little bag space, I just running back to the vendor constantly and throwing crap out because your bags are full. It's not a very entertaining run for you guys if I'm constantly leaving the quest area to go sell my bag, or sell with the shit in my bags. So, God, Dave was on tonight, wasn't he? I can't even get words out without. Hope I get a new move soon. Even I gotta admit, this is kind of boring. At least it's not hard. Hey, I only need 2 more lynx collars, so that's good. What is that? It keeps popping up in the upper. Oh, Soul Leech. Ooh, it absorbs 1 whole damage. Boy, I'll tell you, that'll keep me from dying, that's for sure. Now, I do have a max level Warlock, and they're actually a lot of fun when you get them to the highest level possible. Ah, there it is. You can barely see it on the horizon if you... Oh, there's some little kid Blood Elves. If you look on the horizon, you can barely see right around here. That is the Isle of Quel'Danas. It is a level 70 area. It was actually came out at the tail end of the Burning Crusade, which is the expansion that introduced the Blood Elves as a playable race, along with the Draenei for the Alliance. And the Isle of Quel'Danas was a staging ground for the Burning Legion attempting to invade Azeroth. It is where the home of the Sunwell, which is the font of power that gives the Blood Elves their energy. And it was both a raid and a quest hub for daily quests where you could go every day and do the same quests to gain reputation with the Shattered Sun faction for rewards, in addition to a dungeon. And I was going somewhere with that and I completely spaced on it. The point is, it's not anywhere we're going to be going anytime soon. But you can see it in the background, and it's kind of cool. Alright, let's turn in the quest for the Lynx Collars. I will get Bracers. Lovely. Hey, and I hit level 3. And a new move. Fantastic. And I have to report to Lantham Paralon.